아유, 어서 오십시오. 네. 음, 아, 잠시만요. 지금 비비고 있어가지고. 아, 맞다. 아, 잠깐만요. 으이짜! 랩피로. 로넨 교수와 대화하고 첫 번째 과제를 받으세요. 랩피로인가? 그거 배우러 가봅시다. 아, 그냥
Ah, there you are.
미친 것 같은데.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor. Indeed, I do. And an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up,
Reparo.
makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to
근데
catch
뭔가
you up with
전투에는
your
안
peers.
쓰고 그냥
A number of your
분위기 때
professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
망가진 종합상 특징 나르는 페이지 수집하기.
This is the right area. I wonder where the glowing page is.
이게 뭐더라? 아, 레비오스. 이게 갖고 오는 거.
Lumos.
이게 페이지.
Got it.
됐고.
A flying page must be
그래서
around here
날아다니는
somewhere.
페이지 수집하기.
Brilliant.
겁나 쉽네요.
I trust the preliminary.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
어려운 거 아니지?
You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
좀 끌까요? 됐나요?
That's it.
Oh.
Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Lumos.
이거 그 뭐더라?
Revelio.
아니,
Reparo.
이게 고양이 안 되네. 오늘 뭐 수리할 게 있어야죠. 아, 이거? 아닌데. 아직 쓸 그게 아닌가 봐요. 퀘스트를 하러 가봅시다. 아? 지금?
Reparo.
뭐 안 되는데? 뭐 하다 보면 있겠죠, 뭐. 이게 일로 가라는 건가? 이게 퀘스트 가고 싶다고 갈 수 있는 게 아니라 퀘스트 하다가 가는 것 같아요. 아니다. 세바스찬 만나서 호그 스미스인가?
Well,
거기 가는 거죠.
fancy meeting you here. Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place, self-contained too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
아, 이게 창밖에 나온 거구나.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel.
몰라요.
The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
It's awful if you're sat near someone and they're trying to pass notes about. Half the time I get.
아, 라면 먹는다고. 네.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing
안 되네.
opinions.
저 책 뺏을 수 있나?
She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh,
왼쪽?
hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
좀 힘들어하는 것 같은데.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps
없을걸요?
one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
아, 맞다. 잠깐만요. 됐다.
I've always thought Thestral's pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them
책장
at
그
all.
오른쪽 아래에
But you can
초록
see.
색깔 그거
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful.
네. 그래서 이건가?
Mr. Moon!
이가?
He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear.
초록피는 아닌 것 같아.
Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice,
아니야,
and he's
취한
obviously
사람.
had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
아, 도대체 호그스미드.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some
근데
other
돈이
bits.
있나?
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
아니, 아니. 이게 지팡이 사야 되고 주문 사야 되고 약 사야 된다 했죠.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again.
어.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
아는
Yes,
사람인가?
About time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps
설명하네요. 주목나무.
a rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you.
자, 알죠.
This is proving to be
이렇게
trickier than
찾다가
I had
갑자기 이거는 아무도
anticipated.
사용 못해 이럴
How
때
perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
이거
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
저는 검은색?
Curious indeed.
아, 뭔가 별로예요. 전 이거. 아니면
How intriguing.
이거.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
이거요?
Curious indeed.
요거요? 제일 이상하게 생긴 거.
How intriguing.
요거랑 요거. 이거 좀 괜찮네요. 나선 요거. 그래서 요거.
Curious
오동나무.
indeed.
오동나무 없나? 아씨, 소나무.
How intriguing.
길이는 제일 길게. 유연성. 단단함. 여있네요, 딱총나무.
Curious indeed.
이거는요? 용?
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner.
이게 제일 그냥 무난하다는데요? 예, 뭐 그럽시다.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
진짜로 주네. 자, 돈 훔쳐가고. 여기 한번 들려볼까요? 뭐 하는 거지? 어이? 이 친구 말 걸기가 안 되네.
An inquiring mind.
모두 장비. 아, 이렇게. 돈 51원이요. 너무 못생겨져가지고.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
and I too see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, a potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look.
아, 제가 잘못 눌렀어요.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
에이, 아니야. 돈 뭐 퀘스트 하거나 아니면 뭐 매직리프? 여기랑 여기 가면 되니까 여기. 아, 게임 즐기신다면서요. 어떻게 즐기시는 게 아니라 그냥 돈부터 벌 생각을 하시네.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
모아서
Is it
사는 게
really?
성취감이 좋은 거죠.
Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
치료약. 마법약.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
그러니까요. 근데 그 50원도 훔친 거잖아요.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
줄 거면 좀 더 주지.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to
식물도
pique your
기를 수
interest,
있나
I'd
봐요.
wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
맨드레이크. 까지는 안 파는 것 같기도 하고. 아, 내 귀엽네. 저거 뭐 장난감 가게 같은데. 뭐요? 모르겠어요. 이거 다 만든 거 아닌가요? 어?
Repairing. Leviosa.
나가야지.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
뭔 일이 생겼나봐요. 잠깐만요.
What fire? Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
아, 보시정 같은가?
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually, Lumos. Leviosa! Stupefy! What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done! Confringo!
아이고,
Leviosa!
나쁘고. 아,
Confringo!
이것도 잘했네.
Leviosa!
와,
That's right, you lumbering louts. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job. Confringo!
goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's
친구가
beard.
잠깐
Are you all
온다네요.
right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve
이따가
like
친구
that.
오면 한 10분
The makings
정도?
of an aura, if you ask me. If you
잠깐만
are
쉬었다 할게요.
unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
뭐 이사 박스 좀 연락해서. 드디어 리베로.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about. There. Good as new.
네, 다 치우라네요.
Repairer.
약간 좀 도와줘라 이런 거.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something
좋은 거
much more
준다잖아요.
useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were.
마을
Life-saving
구하고
protections.
붙이는 거
And as I
도와드리고
suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes. In thanks for what you did today.
감사합니다.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we?
이게 아까 로브 더 좋은 거 같지 않았나?
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
I sell even more.
이거보단 이거.
Worthy items, should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
판매야. 아, 같은 거 못 파나?
Assuming it is... It's a bedlam in there. You might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
아니 쟤는
Thank
여잔
you, Sirona.
You be well.
남자만.
Now, what can I... Oh. There's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the 2 of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
맥주 딱 한 잔만 하고.
I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Come and see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Gringotts.
Reparo.
여기 가는데. 뭐야?
Revelio. Reparo.
오.
Careful now.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack. Trolls in Hogsmeade?
Sir, the trolls were wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade? With Rookwood?
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
Speaking of the vault, do you think that Ranrock is working with any of the goblins at Gringotts?
I do not. Gringotts goblins aren't typically the friendliest of beings, but they have a great deal of integrity. No, I dare say after what happened to that poor banker, the goblins at Gringotts are no followers of Ranrock.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be precise, and a bit beyond. I see traces of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But
If our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're on is terribly dangerous. I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit, before we continue.
But, sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for anything. Once you've honed your defensive magic further, come and see me. I'll let Professor Hecat know to expect you.
I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back. I don't think I'm ready for this just yet. Perhaps I'll come back to this. I should come back to this another time. I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back. Perhaps I'll come back to this. I should come back to this another time. I don't think I'm ready for this just yet. Perhaps I'll come back to this. I should come back to this another time. I don't think I can do this now. Best to come back.
Might some kind soul help me?
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, And, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
아이고.
Seems crossed wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
아. 아, 모으고 싶구나. 어? 저 왜 채팅이 안 보이죠? 왜 채팅이 안 보이지?
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
네, 지금도 안 보여요.
Accio. Levioso.
아니, 왜 안 보일까? 아.
Can I help you?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed ones. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
야. 잠깐만요. 그러면 제가 이렇게 해야겠다. 이러면 휴대폰으로 채팅 보고 저걸로 하면 되겠죠?
I'm flattered to hear that. Sebastian's not a bad duelist either.
Imagine it's quite something to
채팅
see the two of you
쳐보시겠어요?
duel.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize. Interested?
클럽에 가입해야 되나? 아니 근데 누님 채팅 블록 먹은 것 같은데. 네, 한번 그렇게 해보시겠어요?
Of course. Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
Besides, in crossed ones, your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to... So,
Get me in the ring.
spectacular!
We'll make you regret signing up.
안 보여요.
There goes my wager.
Expulso!
Is that all you've got? Leviosa!
Don't shy away now. Leviosa!
Fringo!
Expulso!
You're better than that!
Protego! Accio!
Come on!
Leviosa! Accio!
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you. There's strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
Brilliant. Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
네, 보입니다. 뭐죠?
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of Crossed Wands?
Why, yes it is. Ready for another round?
I'm ready.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
Apologies in advance.
아, 무슨 3대2로 싸우나? 3대2로 싸우네.
You're better than that.
Give 'em all four.
Lumos. Protego.
Come on.
Levioso. Accio.
There goes my way.
이게 그냥 시야들라서.
Levioso.
Is that all you've got?
Accio.
아, 이거 자동 조절. 뭐, 둘 다 하긴 하던데요?
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you. But, you'd better keep practicing if you want. I'll let you know when we're ready. The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
아, 이거는 보조 퀘스트여서? 녹탄 레드니와 주문 조합 연습을 한 라운드.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
Of course. I'll fetch it and give you a Ready to have a try now?
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practice.
Accio.
Nicely done.
Levioso.
Good one.
Levioso. Accio.
Excellent fall. I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during a duel. You'll be a fearsome challenger now.
Assignment's all finished.
새로운 마법을 배우러 가야 되죠? 무슨 불 마법? 뭐 챌린지 보상 이런 거 있던데. 할 수는 있는데 막 30원, 70원 막 이렇게밖에 안 돼요.
Might some kind soul help me?
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
Incendio.
Good work.
오. 리페르. 아, 이게 그 마력 같은 거는 없고 쿨타임이 있네요. 아, 단거리네.
Getting it. Keep
아,
at it.
잠깐만요.
And do try not to incinerate yourself. Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
If only a new student were to help me with my sad predicament.
Ah, there you are.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Hackett.
So I
뭐야,
hear.
얘야.
She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you. Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
근데 또 정지 먹으면은
That man is
오래 기다려야
exasperating.
되는 거 아시죠?
Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit longer.
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
제한구역 관람가 교감 교수? 아 제가 어떻게 먹여요?
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
잠깐만요. 저 그 친구 잠깐 밑에 왔다 해서 한 5분, 10분만 있다가 올게요. 지금 이게 이렇게 하고 있어. 금방 갔다 올게요. 아이고. 추워라, 씨. 아우, 아이고. 뭐야, 이거. 자, 다시 한번 해볼까요? 아우, 좋아.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
아, 맞다. 저 오늘 돈 생겨서 50 살 수 있는데.
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack.
아니요.
It's quite the tale.
그,
Fig had this portkey.
A portkey?
그, 10밖에 세뱃돈을
I'm not sure
받았달까?
I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up
뭐,
in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map
지금 다운
leads to the
받으면서
restricted
호그와트
section.
하다가 다운 다
You
받으면
can't
찐먹
be
해볼 수 있어요.
serious. Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably
아니요,
said too
가족할
much.
때 그 할아버지한테 돈 받으면
Your
침뱉을
secret's
거예요.
safe with me.
오늘 마이너스
Whatever
1만
it
점.
is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell
아,
no one.
맞다. 잠깐만요. 그 오늘 저거 아니 저번에 그 플스 저거 그 게임 사서 포인트 좀 받았을 텐데. 죽어라, 씨. 오공 사볼까? 아, 이모한테 받았어, 이거. 저희 이모한테. 잠깐만요. 팔삼. 네. 누님은 돈 잘 벌잖아요. 잠깐만요. 이게 플스도 그렇고 약간 좋은 게 휴대폰으로 다운로드 누르면 아마도
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
이게 다운이 되지 않을까요? 네, 되죠? 아마 한 2, 30분이면은 플레이 할 수 있을 거예요.
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like
그
that.
도서관
It's not
가서
as
얘기하자고
foolproof as a
하는데
cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
밤이라서 뒤치면 안 되니까. 그렇죠.
Protego!
We must remain unseen.
이건 제가 쫄보가 아니라 왜 주인공이 쫄보인 거예요. 저기를 가야면 이걸로 시선을 끌고 오호
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Alohomora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Alohomora charm on the lock. So now it's just this key. But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
쟤 때문에 생긴 거네. 열쇠가.
The key.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
열쇠 훔쳤죠?
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say. Ghost, don't let her see you.
놀러 가야 되는데 됐다. 그러면은 또 가면 제 친구가 이제 절로 가 있죠. 그렇죠. 네, 이동. 이거는 그냥 가도 되고.
Should be in the clear. There's no need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne. so that she can return to Hogwarts.
혼자다.
Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think we'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
Oh,
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Revelio.
상자 있죠.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
내가 널 믿어도 되는 걸까? 아니면 괜히 난처해지나?
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where has that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
리페로.
Reparo. Of course, traces of ancient magic. That's it. There must be more to this room.
아빠. 어디입니까? 여기다.
Lumos. Where might this lead? Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
한번 써볼까요? 얍!
Accio. Levioso.
자,
Incendio. Lumos.
오, 여기 있어.
Levioso. Accio.
막았는데. 야.
Levioso.
아,
Accio. Incendio.
저거 먹고 싶은데.
Accio.
뭔게 아니야. 오.
This must be the way forward, but to where?
뭔가 그걸 해야 되는 거죠.
Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
점프로는 안 되겠죠? 아, 네. 땅 하면 여기부터 그렇죠. 딱 봐도 여기 지나갈라 하면은 쟤네가 뚱뚱뚱 하고 쏘겠죠? 하나 더.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio.
빵.
Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio. Levioso.
아, 골고루도 쓴다고요. 근데 이게 약간 묘미 아니에요? 약간 근접 마법이라서. 근데 데미지는 세잖아요. 아, 저거 고개 쳐박는 거. 빨리 배워놔야 돼. 네, 보입니다. 50 플레이 가능하다네요.
You wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts. I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Professor Rackham can see them too,
하는데
but we have never known of another who could.
그런 거 없으면은 뭐.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
저 여자의 저거 못된 생각하는 것 같은 표정이지.
Sebastian.
오늘 그 테이블 중에 13번 테이블이라고 좀 숨겨진 테이블 하나 있거든요. 거기 명절에 쓰고 있는데
We were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient.
거기가 진짜 엄청 추워요.
I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster. But that
이게
being
진짜
said,
추우니까 그거를 테이블로 쓰기가 좀 애매한 거예요. 다른 직원들, 룸은 아니고 그냥 입구 바로 앞에 있는 데라 좀 바람 좀 많이 들어오고 좀 추운 곳인데
You're a bright boy.
다른 과장님이랑 직원들 다 거기 사용하지 말자. 너무 춥다. 손님들 그렇다. 갑자기 겁내 바쁠 때 점장이 여기 좀 치우라고 막 여기 써야 되니까 빨리 치우라고 하는 거예요. 그래서 저기 바람도 엄청 많이 들어오고 오늘 영화인데 너무 춥지 않느냐 이러는데 갑자기 볼롤롤롤롤 이러는 거예요. 여기 볼롤롤롤. 왜요? 빨리 치우고 돈 벌어야지. 이러지 마. 볼롤롤롤 막 자꾸 그러길래. 춥다니까요. 여기 손님들 안 된다니까요. 그러니까. 볼롤롤롤 그래도 좀 손님 받아야지 이러길래. 몰라 나 안 해. 이거 알아서 해요. 하고 싶으면 알아서 직접 하세요. 그러니까 직접 하시더라고. 그래서 또 열받아가지고 점심에 제육볶음 해준다 해서 되게 좋아했는데 점장이 자기는 짠 거 못 먹으니까 짜게 만들면 자기는 안 먹겠다 삐질 거다 막 이런 식으로 얘기해가지고 밍밍하게 먹고 저 몰라 충청도 사람이라 하여튼 잠시만요 50으로 바꿀게요.